Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that there may be 3 stories to keep John Finnegan Tanner Novelin busy, while Steffy Forrester Jacqueline McInnes Wood is gone. These hot plots could take center stage. So let's talk about what's next for Finn. 1. Uncovering the whole truth about Liam's tumor turnaround. For starters, Finn is stuck on this whole Grace Buckingham Cassandra Creech situation, since he can tell something isn't right. Although Finn is grateful that Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton going to recover, he can't make sense of Grace's actions and the secretive way she went about all this. Now that Steffy has decided to leave town with the kids for a while, Finn may stay busy investigating. In the meantime, Grace's tumor scam and fake procedure need to be exposed, since it seems that's where this storyline is heading. Point 2. Forming a mother-son bond with Sheila. Finn already took a step toward bonding with Sheila when he showed up at Il Giardino to thank her for stepping up for Steffy. Of course, Steffy also extended her gratitude to Sheila, so things are starting to shift a bit on B&B. Steffy isn't ready to forgive all Sheila's mistakes, but she recognizes that Sheila has transformed her life on some level. Perhaps if Finn and Sheila do a little connecting while Steffy's off canvas, she may be willing to tolerate that. 3. Figuring out Luna is alive, and in Lee's care. Naturally, we also have to talk about Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, since Finn clearly has some complicated feelings about her demise. Things are going to get even more complicated for Finn when he eventually realizes Luna isn't really dead. Everything points to Lee Finnegan Naomi Matsuda faking Luna's fatal outcome and stashing her somewhere. For the rest of her recovery, it's just a matter of time until Finn figures all that out. So that could be a great story for him while Steffy's out of the picture. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say there'll be plenty for Finn to do while Steffy's gone and Jacqueline McInnes Wood is on maternity leave. So stay tuned for updates on all the big news ahead. For the good CDL's where you want to be for terrific, bold and the beautiful spoilers, news and updates. So make us your one-stop B&B source. 1. Finn investigates Liam's miraculous recovery while Steffy is abroad, perhaps accompanying Taylor to Europe. Finn becomes deeply suspicious of Liam Spencer's seemingly inexplicable recovery from a brain tumor, with Grace Buckingham evasive about the treatment and Liam's scans at the hospital raising red flags. Finn teams up with Bridget Forrester to examine Grace's claims and uncover potential medical misconduct. Potential twists? Evidence points toward a cover-up or falsified diagnosis. Finn puts his medical integrity on the line, confronting Grace and possibly Bill as trust fractures. Liam turns to hope for emotional support, opening emotional wounds in Finn's own home. This storyline elevates Finn's role as both caregiver and detective. 2. Secret bonding. Finn meets Luna. Steffy's absence gives Finn the emotional space to pursue a relationship with Luna, his newly found daughter. Initially protective, yet reluctant, he gradually begins secret meetings with her. Despite Steffy's earlier demands and emotional outbursts, Finn's paternal instinct drives him forward. Key dynamics include a clandestine father-daughter connection forms away from prying eyes. Finn's guilt over breaking promises to Steffy leads to explosive fallout. Think beer. Late nights. Regrets when Steffy eventually returns and discovers the truth, maybe via Ridge or Taylor. It sparks a shattering confrontation that could append Shin forever. 3. Luna's dangerous game escalates. Luna's obsession with Steffy intensifies. While under house arrest or probation, she resumes psychological manipulation, targeting Hayes and eventually luring Steffy into a deadly trap. Her attempts to harm Steffy escalate, forcing surprise alliances between Taylor and Sheila to rescue her from Luna's twisted revenge. This arc features a suspenseful hostage scenario or showdown with Luna holding Steffy or Hayes at gunpoint. Finn wrestling with loyalty. Does he side with wife or daughter, especially under duress? The possibility of tragedy or more casualties, for example, Luna's death or injury. Sheila's confronting guilt. Finn wrestling with public blame as the fallout reshapes relationships across the board. Time in Steffy's absence while Steffy is away to shield her children from Luna or to support Taylor. Los Angeles becomes Finn's crucible. We see him juggled between suspicions, Liam's recovery, emotional turmoil, Luna, and ultimate crisis, Luna's revenge. Confronting personal loyalty versus moral duty. Facing potential estrangement or reconciliation with Steffy depending on fallout from his decisions. Overview. Hot story arcs at a glance. Plot #leading conflict. Finn Role stakes for Steffy's absence. 1. Medical conspiracy. Liam's surgery. Investigator revealing truth. Isolation in Europe. Missing explosive reveals to building a bond with his biological daughter. Luna secret meetings. Betrayal. Fears returns to devastation and confrontation. 3. Luna's vengeance spirals out of control. Protector, torn between allegiances and aware danger, until nearing catastrophe. Dramatic payoff. Ideas. Finn delivers powerful courtroom-like confrontations in hospitals and labs. Luna's arc dives deep into psychological thriller territory. Think cat and mouse. Steffy's emotional return sets up raw, charged scenes, heartbreak, betrayal, and shocking allegiances. Ridge, Taylor. Taylor's guidance or Lee's moral voice could intervene, urging reconciliation or compounding division. Flashbacks or voiceover sequences, exploring Finn's internal monologue and guilt over fatherhood and promises. These 3 narratives: medical thriller, father-daughter emotional journey, and revenge horror suspense center Finn, elevate his character, and keep the storyline crackling with tension. When Steffy eventually returns, she'll walk into a world that's changed dramatically without her. The stage is set for redemption or irrevocable ruin.